Okay, just going for a ride to test everything out prior to the TT. What are you doing, Kaz? Apparently we're putting a... Oh, okay, I thought you were looking where the trampoline's going. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. You're on film. You're on film. To Motor Guzzi, they all do that. Okay, so this is where we live, and this is Altgok Lane. It's usually covered in cow shit. So I'm preparing the bike to go to the Isle of Man, which I'm going in 2 weeks' time, but next weekend I'm going to be in London. So Kaz is bringing the kids up to London, so I won't be home that weekend, and then I just come home on the Thursday night, and then I'm on the 10 o'clock boat to Douglas the next day. So I need to get all my packing done and make sure that everything's working on the bike. So I'm going to pressure wash all the cow shit off the bike, because the road was a bit damp yesterday when I went out in the morning. So this is Starkey Lane. Look at the dog hanging out the car. I think that's our neighbour Martin. Who I believe used to go to school. He's the same age as me, and he knows a lot of the guys I used to go to school with, but I don't ever remember him. So I'm just going to take the bike for a bit of a shakedown, so I'll just take it for a bit of a run. So this is the road down to Flint. I fitted a new screen on the bike yesterday, because above 70 miles an hour it feels like my head's going to get ripped off. So I fitted the screen and it's made a big difference. So it's only a tiny screen, but it makes a heck of a difference to the where the wind hits you. So what it does is it takes the pressure off your chest. Your head's still in clean air, so you don't get buffeting, but it works quite nicely, taking the wind off. So this is Flint Mountain. And you might in a minute get some views out over the Dee estuary. So we live on top of a hill, and you can, I don't know, you probably won't be able to make it out with this camera, but that's the River Dee. So over there is the Wirral, and on a clear day, and today is a clear day, you can actually see Liverpool. So you can see the top of Liverpool Cathedral. I'm looking at it now, but I don't think there's any way this camera would pick that up. Come on. Come on, lovely. Don't turn left, don't turn left. Oh, the bastard's turning left. Never mind. Sure, we can sort him out. Sorted. So, thanks, Cobber. So yeah, the lanes around here are all quite nadgery, but the Guzzi's great. It's just so flexible and it handles fantastically. You know, it's not a sports bike, but it's just ideally suited to these roads. You know, it's got plenty of low down grunt to pull you out of the corners, and it's very nimble, so don't pull out on me. Well, Mr. Man doing his hedge. This is Dog Lady. Sunday afternoon, doing the gardening, same the world over. It's really lovely, it's really beautiful. You know, we're so close to the really nice countryside. And most of the lanes, they're quite, you know, you've got to be careful not meeting it. Well, you have to be careful meeting people if you are going to meet them. But you just got to ride with due circumspection. It's quite pretty down here. I'm going to take you up over the top. Hopefully you'll see a few sheep on the hills. In the road. As they wander across the road up here, so you have to be really careful as well. Come on, Gladys. The almighty god of acceleration. And all the road signs are in Welsh. So this is the top road that we're just about to go under. So this is the main roady bit. So who's got right away? Thank you, Mr. Joe Cool. There's quite a few people with the roof down on the car, and it's about 15 degrees today. It's a different world to Australia, I tell ya. Come on, love. Petrol lights come on. That's alright. That gives me another 20 miles. But there's a 40 limit here, so I'd better be circumspect here as well. Bum 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 bum. can see if I twist my body, you get a fantastic view out across the estuary. So I'm back to Croydon tomorrow, which is a bit of a shame. But that's what pays the dollars or pounds. This is the village of Holkin. Which is a very typical North Wales village. There you go, sheep on the road. Yeah, there's the sheep. So we're right on the top of the ridge now. You can see all the heather and the gorse, and it is very pretty. It's very green. The reason it's so green is because it rains a lot. So this is Rosesmore. Oh, there's a nice jag. The road opens out a bit in a minute. And that's, if you can see the mountains, which I don't know if you can in the distance. Oh, this is a good thing. See this? It's just flashed 40. And what that does, it's a 40 limit and there's a sign there, and it flashes 40 and it says you're going a bit over 40, please slow down a bit. As opposed to what happens in Oz, it would flash up 40 and you'd then get a $460 fine in the post. Not that I'm bitter or anything. There we go. Come on, Gertie. It's a restricted section. So that's the Clwydian range of hills that you can see over there, which is like the barrier into, once you get over those, you then into deep Wales. But men are men and sheep are sheep, and the Welshmen like it that way. Speaking of the Welsh, or half Welsh. Yeah, this bike is solid, it's like it's on rails, this bike. Handling is brilliant. It's a little bit choppy over the bumps. But I reckon a setup I could do the rebound damping, spend a bit of time on setting up the rebound, and I reckon I can get it pretty good. So have to remember this is a 40 limit, don't accelerate too hard until. So this is one of the main roads between the town of Mold, which is our closest big town, well it's not a big town, and Denbigh. Mile-an-hour limit on this, so I know I just went a bit over it. Oh, a dead fox on the side of the road. Nice. And we're turning down here, down to the little village of Sucked in. And you see slow araf, that's Welsh for slow, just in case we didn't understand it. Araf, there's a bridge and a trailer. Araf, there's a bend. This farm here absolutely flipping stinks of cow shit. I don't know why, like ours is fairly pongy, but by blue buggery does this one smell. There's a beautiful little cottage up here, so if you're looking at this right, show Linda this little cottage here that we're just coming up to. It's really pretty. This one here. Hope you can see it. It's beautiful. Oh, dead pheasant. That's dinner. Slow, araf. Kaz laughs at my chest harness that I've got the little GoPro on. She calls it my strap on. Afternoon. Most people here seem to be, well, I wouldn't say they're bike friendly, but they're bike tolerant at least. Oh, look at that rascal. This is a Gatso there. We're just coming up on the right, this area here. Hang on a second, excuse me. All this area here that we're going past, and we'll go past the house in a minute, belongs to Michael Owen, the British football soccer player, and he's got this massive property. He keeps horses out here. In fact, you can't actually see his house because it's so far, you know, his driveway is so long. But this driveway coming up on the right, just here, that's Michael Owen's house. Rich bastard. And apparently he comes into the post office in the village and the kids reckon he's a right miserable so this is our village. This is Northop that we're coming into. So that's Northop Church. Oh, look at the TR6. Yeah, that's Northop Church, and then on the right is the band room, the white building, which is where Sophie plays in the brass band, where Debbie played for many years. And then up this road on the left is where Sophie goes to school, and Jay did last year, but he's moving on to high school in Mould. This is a local pub, the Red Lion, which is one of two pubs. And then on the right, coming up where all these cars are parked, we've got Northop Cricket Club. And there seems to be some sort of a five-a-side competition going. And then we're very nearly back home. So we live a little bit out of Northop. We have to go over the two roundabouts. These two roundabouts cross the A55. Matey on a Yamaha behind me. This is where Dan crashed his Suzuki Gixxer on this roundabout. Kaz's favourite, cyclists. She loves cyclists. Thinking of buying her a bike for Christmas, she loves them so much. So she can lycra up and join them. And then this is our lane, we're back into Starkey Lane. So we're quite close to civilization. But we're where in the country? Have to be a bit careful down there, because you get lunatics in black golfs coming the other way with blonde hair and Australian accents. That sign says Bryn Mawr Farm, and that's our house, that's where we live. But that sign's for the milk trucks to come, because they come and get the milk from the cows. So it's just round this corner. See some of the cows. Should be milking time soon, actually. So if you see over there, that brown building with the three windows is our house. On the left it's Jamie's room, and then there's the corridor leading to the bathroom. So Jay gets a fantastic view up the lane this way, and out of his front window he has a fantastic view out over the estuary. Okay, and here we are again, happy as can be. Oh, we went out and bought a outdoor setting with an umbrella, but I think the umbrella's more for keeping the rain off than the sun. There you go. Well done, TT Ted. Nice riding, mate.